Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There's something in the air right now. You can feel it, can't you? A rising pressure, a subtle hum just beneath the surface, the sound of division, the static of conflict. It's there in the headlines and in the room and in our bones. And when that tension builds, it doesn't ask for permission. It pulls at us emotionally, spiritually, even physically. And we each have to decide, what are we going to do with this? I mean, really, it's there. Do we retreat into silence? Do we lash out in frustration? Do we pick up the closest label, slap it on someone else, and walk away? Or is there something more we're capable of? Something more healing, more courageous, more human? The hardest thing in a moment of tension isn't knowing what's right. It's staying present long enough to feel what's real. To stay grounded when it would be easier to react. To hold space when your ego wants to win. To keep your heart soft when your instincts want to armor up. But, that's what love asks us to do. Not because it's easy, not because it's comfortable, but because it's the only thing that can heal. Yeah, the middle is messy. It's loud and quiet all at once. It's where the discomfort lives, but also where transformation begins. And this is not about picking sides. We've been sold the lie that every issue has only two sides. That you're either this or you're that. We're much more complex than that. We tell each other that you're either with them or you're against them. You're woke or you're blind. Good or bad. Most of life doesn't fit into such clean categories. Most people don't either. People are layered. Those onions, from Shrek. Complicated, in progress. And if we let ourselves be ruled by either, or thinking that we'll lose the sacred gray spaces where compassion lives, the side love chooses is the one where connection is still possible, where people matter more than positions. Anger is loud, and love is steady. Anyone can react. It takes no special skill to be outraged, no training to mock or dehumanize. No strength to shut down and scroll past. Those are the easy things to do. But it takes great courage to be tender in the face of intensity. Think about it. You already say, "Oh, well, that's too hard." Well, that tells you it's not easy, but you can do it. To walk into the room and not match the energy of hate or fear. To say, "No, I won't be part of the tearing down. I'll be part of the mending." Love isn't flashy. It doesn't need applause, but it changes the room when it walks in. Sometimes it's the one who says nothing at all, just listens, fully present, while someone pours out pain. Other times, it's the voice that says just enough to open a door instead of slamming it shut. And you got to ask yourself, what will you carry into the world this week? I mean, that's really the question, isn't it? Will you carry your wounds, your weariness, your judgment, or will you carry your compassion? It's a choice we make when we start each and every day. Will you speak from your pain or from your purpose? Will you demand understanding or will you offer it? I'm not asking you to deny your emotions. God knows they are real. But I am asking you to pause long enough to remember. To remember that you're not powerless. You're not voiceless, and you're not alone. We get to decide what we bring into our homes, our workplaces, our timelines, our faith communities. And if we don't bring love, well, then who will? You're not just one person. You're a thread in something much bigger. What you do affects others. What you say echoes. What you model teaches. You can be the permission that someone else is waiting for to soften, to stay, and to hope. So, this week, don't underestimate your role. Be the calm. Be the bridge. Be the love that lingers longer than the noise. It's a choice, guys, and you make that choice. Because in times like these, the quiet ones, anchored in love, are holding the world together. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do? Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Talk to you soon. Love you.